Hello, hello, and good afternoon to you all. Today we're going to be continuing some Control. Now that Eternal Darkness is fully wrapped up.
The coworkers get a bit quirky at night.
Unfortunately, not just at night. Well, hello, Grayson. How are you doing? Hello, Demuth. How are you doing? Food, very fair. Hold on. I'm experiencing ads. Give me a few. Fair enough. See, I think I already went through there. I think we just have to go in here now. Should be, I think, the first boss. Sup, Stinky? You're one to talk, hyena.
They can find it. Great.
Ow. My health. Ow. My health. I immediately got hit with 5 ads. Don't blame me. As an affiliate, I do not have any, I don't have any say with if ads are here or not. I have say on the length of time. However, the problem is for everything, it kind of hinges on it being, what? I think 1.5 minutes long? I don't remember. Somewhere around there. There has to be a certain length of ads. Yes. Hello, Link, how are you doing? I think how may possibly have control in is knowing when the ads are coming. I have control on how long ads run, when they run, and when they are coming. I do not have any control on whether they are on or off. And the unfortunate part is the best manner to go about it, for everyone's sake, is by managing to turn off pre-roll ads. Pre-roll ads are the ads that always play whenever you join a stream. That isn't part of the ad blocks that just sort of happen. Pre-rolls happen whenever you join, in particular. And they fucking suck. Not just for people joining the stream, but for the streamer themselves, because that also means any new people and whatnot will not want to stick around because of those specific ads. Ooh. Oh my god. Still hit me. Oh. I think I got shot. Pre-rolls are garbage. They sabotage new viewers. Yep. They sabotage new viewers. They sabotage any streamer, especially newer streamers and whatnot, like newer affiliates. Pre-rolls suck all around. And nobody likes them. So unfortunately, the amount of time that I have, my ads run is like both turning off the pre-rolls as well as allowing me the maximum that I can get out of ads with the minimum amount of time, if that makes sense.
Fly now. Great.
Oh. Stop picking shit up, damn it. Fucking annoying.
I have a feeling he'll be back. Let's stay focused. The hotline should be past the mailroom.
I think this is just an arena. Okay, upstairs is unlocked. I can travel through there as well now. Means I think I have to go this way. Oh, monitor? My monitor just went black for a moment there. Don't you dare.
Alright, take this down. The situation in Cuba has been evaluated by the relevant authorities. The mysterious illness affecting the staff at the U.S. Embassy in Havana was caused by sonic weaponry in the hands of a foreign power. Numerous personnel have damage to the inner ear, but most are expected to make a full recovery. Of course, the event also damaged their cellular walls, but we can't blame that on some stupid noise gun. Thank God no local doctors examined them first. Honestly, what are the odds an altered item would show up inside a U.S. embassy? Talk about good luck, huh? So much easier to... Hey, are you still recording this?
Alberto Tomasi, head of comms.
Well done, everyone. It was a strong campaign and perfectly executed. Alberto Tomasi. Hiss elevated. Hiss elevated agents display abilities similar to telekinetic competencies. Observed in Bureau... Para-utilitarians. Some prefer to charge their targets while others launch objects at them. Telekinetic attacks have been ineffective against the Hiss elevated, due to their own talent in the area. They do not use any weaponry except their own paranatural capabilities. Some Hiss elevated have been seen levitating while strapped into chairs. This is likely the result of individuals being corrupted while undergoing cognitive recording in parapsychology. How are they able to use paranatural abilities? Is it possible that these individuals were bound to objects of power prior to corruption? It's also worth considering that the Hiss resonance can identify and express latent paranatural ability in the individuals it corrupts.
The hiss got him.
Butte Summary. A spate of disappearances was traced to a home in the city of Butte, where Bureau agents discovered a translocative light switch cord. Bureau agents arrived at the home of a local celebrity located at, which had been connected to a total of disappearances in the area. Agents found no one inside. While searching a closet, an agent pulled the light switch cord and disappeared from view. Another agent was selected to pull the cord in order to replicate the event. He disappeared as well. Both agents were discovered at the oldest house, days later, found in a sealed room by rangers, exploring a new area of the house. The light switch cord in the Butte's home's closet disappeared during this incident.
The hotline can't be far now.
Give it to me. Thank you. Hotline chamber. Hotline security log. All visitors must check in. I see. Interesting. Mostly the custodians and the Director Trench. That's interesting to note. What is it?
Motel and Casino. Dream Logic. The light switch cord. Door marked with the black pyramid.
That assumedly means that the custodians know more than, they probably lead on.
Whoa. Have we been here before? No. I've stayed at a lot of roadside motels across the country, on the road, on the run, under the radar. This feels like all of them, like something recognized from a dream. Hello? Anyone here?
I don't know if that was necessarily what I needed to do, I'm gonna be honest.
The key has a black pyramid on
I'm
it.
assuming yes. I read the rule of 3 on the placard outside the pull cord. So it just took a while to guess. Oh, speaking of. Right. Astral plane challenge. Wonderful. Oh. Whoops. Maybe I should look where I'm going. Oh. Oh. Fucking creature. Yeah, just maybe. Probably be a good idea, you know. Probably in my best interest.
Creatura.
Good sure. Christ. Expect compulsive
It is
weekly.
a phone. It's an object of power.
Christ.
It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well as I do. Some even better. Darling, Tomasi, Salvador, Marshall. Marshall especially, my head of operations. She sees right through me. She knows I don't like relying on people. The only person you should fail is yourself. But things change when you become director.
I have
Ugh.
it. The hotline. I can reach Trench. Well, listen to him. He feels more like an echo. An echo with important info. I need to get back to Emily.
Hotline. Object should be inaccessible for use except to the director. Description or paral. I cannot say that. English. Para-utility. There we go. Oh my god. Object is a 1960s era red Bakelite telephone. The rotary dial has been replaced with a black knob of unknown purpose. The phone weighs. The object allows the director to communicate with the... If used by anyone other than the director, the object will cause lethal. The object is currently bound to Director Trench. Background. The object spontaneously manifested in the director's office, placed on the desk. Director Northmore was the first known Bureau agent to use it. A battery of tests were run on the object, including, but its origin remains unknown.
Ring, ring. It's Dr. Darling calling. In 1978, a comms department intern heard the hotline ring and picked it up, going against every safety protocol in the manual. She never recovered. And the handful of witnesses required extensive memory repression therapy. It is a phone. It's an object of power. It doesn't connect to any typical network. A direct line to the astral plane and the board. And my hypothesis is, under the right conditions, to other planes of existence as well. Our very own Ouija board. Only the director can answer it safely, and what he hears is kept classified.
I see. being said.
It took us a long time to learn how to stabilize the control points, the ley lines, the meridians of the oldest house. Darling found a way to soothe this beast. We discovered we must cleanse control points of all interference. It's my duty as the director, like Northmore before me. I couldn't manage it in my own house, at my home. I'll damn well do it here. Without the control points, the oldest house would swallow us alive. We'd be sealed inside an endless labyrinth, and no one would hear our screams. If an enemy ever managed to corrupt the control points, it'd be over fast, spreading like a cancer, leaping over the fire breaks like a crown fire. They are the weak point. Darling's right about that. He's wrong about everything else. Dangerously wrong. Suspiciously wrong. Has he been compromised?
Hey Co, how you doing? It's nice to see you.
I can hear the hotline ringing in my dreams, constantly ringing. Ringing so loud I can't hear the voice I'm straining to understand. Why don't I pick up? It's a secure line of communication with the board. They would tell me what I need to know. Do I fear their answers? Would they have warned me of this threat? I didn't see it coming. The traitor in our midst. A conspiracy plotted right behind me. I can't trust anyone. I must assume all my intel has been manipulated. The hotline is the only channel I can trust. Bind it, control it. The rule and the ritual with objects of power. It can't be tampered with. The lifeline to the astral plane and the board. I must seek guidance. Soon. I'll rest first. I'm so tired. Always tired now. But I must reach the hotline.
Fucking move.
I think I'm under attack. An attack of dementia, exhaustion. It's a brain cloud making me forget. The hotline. I must reach the hotline.
Doing okay? It's really nice to see you. A, I'm not cute, but B, I'm doing alright.
A director needs a team. My management team. These people know the secrets of the Bureau as well.
I think
as
this is
do.
just a replay of the other one.
Even better.
Oh. I don't know if these are all replays.
The Ocean View Motel and Casino is a familiar friend to me. I stayed in countless motels like it while investigating AWEs across the country, back in my field agent days.
Not cute.
Those roadside motels all bleed together like a dream. Same and not the same. Anywhere and nowhere. The Ocean View operates on dream logic, and the light switch cord leaks out to be found in the most unexpected places, and sometimes successfully encouraged to appear and act as a convenient lock to keep out those not trained in dreamscape navigation. Even Bureau veterans can only find one key in the motel. The key that opens the door marked with the inverted black pyramid. The rest, the many other doors, are still mysteries to us. We're all merely guests there. Even the board. Sometimes I need to visit, just to breathe easier for a while. It beats the numb, sterile apartment I spend my nights in, insulated from everything but myself. I guess that's where the whiskey comes in.
Also, I'm glad you're doing alright too. I don't know if I said.
Something's coming. The whispers growing louder. The worst winter storm in Bureau history. A retribution for my sins. Our sins. This threat could destroy the Bureau, everything I've built. Destroy me. A web spun, turning this place against me. I catch glimpses of it in the corner of my eye. It's just out of reach. Elusive. It's clever. A perverse game of hide and seek. Is this part of an attack? Obfuscating the facts. Dimming my eyes. It's hard to tell. I need answers. I haven't heard back from Darling. I fear for my friend, my closest ally. I think we made a terrible mistake all those years ago. That thing he studies is putting us all in danger. It's my duty as director to keep the Bureau safe. It'll be difficult. What's done can't be undone. There's no easy fix. Magical thinking is a requirement for survival. Pain and suffering are mandatory. To change things, you have to break yourself. I don't know if I have the strength. I'm old and weak. I'm afraid. I can see my hands trembling. I'm losing control.
Interesting and cryptic.
People react strongly when I tell them about you. Is it too soon to tell Emily? She might be able to help.
What? A Butte supplement. According to their testimony, the agents had been transported from the Butte home to a roadside motel named the Ocean View Motel and Casino, and discovered a room key by performing a ritual. See File Mot 01. The key opened a door marked with an inverted black pyramid, which they only learned after a lengthy period of trial and error. After pulling another motel cord found inside this room, they were transported to the oldest house. The disappearances of the home's owners and other locals of Butte have been attributed to the light switch cord. The Ocean View Motel is now known to have many doors and pathways. Since the occurrence, identical light switch cords to the one found in the Butte home have begun appearing throughout the oldest house. At the time of writing, light cords have been found in the oldest house, located in the and sectors. These all access the Ocean View Motel, though how exactly this link operates is but initial hypothesis center on the Butte AWE as a what's this way? Oh, the director's office. Would you look at that? Oh, his body's gone, but the blood is still there. Okay. To all executive staff, I know there is some concern regarding our operations exceeding the annual budget. So long as we operate within the oldest house, we are obscured from scrutiny in many respects. If our budget demands are not exorbitant to the point of drawing attention, then they will be granted by the U.S. Treasury without question. The FBC is just another line in another spreadsheet that some lowly accountant won't even notice. Their eyes will skip over us as if we weren't even there. The nature of the oldest house. allows us certain freedoms in how we operate. Our being here is no accident. Regards. Let's see. Interesting. Now where the fuck am I? Oh, that's where I am. Okay. I just need to go this way then, right? Oh, there's level 4. Holy shit. I didn't realize that. Actually, let me touch the control point real quick.
Jesse, did you get the hotline? I mean, how is it out there? The comms, the hiss? Sorry, you made it. I'm glad.
Emily? Let's talk.
Of course.
Analysis of Hiss Threat Part 1. Initial encounters with the entity known as the Hiss have revealed various behavioral factors. Most notably, the Hiss is able to invade or corrupt control points, altered items, and even humans, radically changing their behavior. Curiously, any person wearing one of the wearable HRA devices that Dr. Darling has been distributing over the past weeks was not affected by this corruption. The only known exception to this fact is the new director, Jesse Faden, who possesses an inherent immunity to the Hiss. This could indicate that she has already been corrupted, but her behavior is so in contrast to that of other Hiss that I have dismissed the theory. My final observation comes from Miss Faden herself. She is able to cleanse material and organisms to the Hiss corruption. We tested this ability on a Hiss-corrupted entity, but unfortunately, the process seems to kill the host. Perhaps the host's physiology becomes reliant on the Hiss. More work to be done.
I got the hotline. I can make out what Trench is saying now.
Incredible. What did he say?
He talked about his management team. People who knew the Bureau's secrets. Your boss, Darling. Tomasi, but he's gone. He's gone. Salvador?
He's the head of security.
And Marshall?
Helen Marshall is head of operations. She's tough, ex-CIA. She took her rangers and went to the research sector to secure the HRA production. She hasn't come back.
Someone who could help us. The other sectors. How do I get there?
It's impossible because of the internal lockdown. You can perform a directorial override to lift it, but that can only be done in the maintenance sector. Normally, you take the sector elevator down there. It connects all the sectors, but it won't work while the lockdown is in effect.
We already got past one lockdown. Maybe I can find a way.
Jesse, look, with no prep, no training, in this extreme situation, you are doing phenomenally well. And all that in the Hiss can't seem to affect you. I mean, I would love to run some tests on you. If you agree, that is. We could find out something that would help us.
Tests? I don't know. She might find out about you. But I wouldn't mind understanding more myself. Okay. If you think it will help.
Great. I'll check the internal documentation for any lockdown bypasses. We need to get these sectors open to locate Darling and Marshall.
And I'll look for a way inside the maintenance sector. The sooner we find one, the sooner I reach this override.
Hell yeah. The fucking janitor! Why does this game love fixating on him? So, in one of the previous pages, it mentions people that have used the hotline. There were 2 custodians, in particular, that had used it. I think he's one of them, is the thing. Which leads me to believe that the custodians know more than they lead on. There's something going on and they know about it in some manner.
Hi, Jesse.
Thanks, Emily. I'm sure I'll have more questions soon.
Just let me know.
At least that's my early thoughts on it.
Someone's singing. Where's it coming from?
Singing. Sounds like it's coming from the elevator.
Director can launch objects up to 20 feet.
Bullshit. We've never recorded any.
Oh boy, and now we finally have our skill tree. When I fixate on Hound, he's cute. Don't lie. How dare you?
Any distance over 5.
Obviously.
I need more. Ah, you're kidding me. I just need 12 to get the shatter. I think is like shotgun.
P6 data.
Eh. How dare. It takes clearance level 3, which I don't have. What? What? Jukebox. Fair enough. I'll deal with that in a moment. I would like to see if I can get just a little more. I think I can get from killing enemies. I'm just like slightly off. Constantly. Oh, above me. I bet. Stop that. Rude. Also, I haven't been down here. About a summary. An auditory event occurred in the United States Embassy in Havana, injuring the majority of diplomatic staff stationed there. Deaths were reported, and the outgoing information has been managed. Bureau agents arrived at the embassy on the same day as the event was reported through federal channels, but were too late to witness the AWE, which is reported to have been. Staff experienced sudden intense vibrations and noise, accompanied by an intense pressure in the ears. This lasted for minutes. No visual phenomena was witnessed. The scene was cordoned off, and the embassy staff were transported to the continental U.S. After Formula 1 or I-9 was recited in the vicinity, a single cowboy boot began to vibrate, identifying it as an altered item. The item was contained and brought to the Bureau for examination. I see. Fun. Can I open this? Hell yeah. Well, that's not safe for my health. I can't deal with that yet. I'm leaving. I have the currency I need anyhow to make the shatter.
A lot of these questions could be answered by obtaining a live specimen.
Here? But we don't have the proper facilities.
Maybe we can bring in an observation unit from the containment sector.
The Shutter has high stopping power with a scatter shot that devastates grouped enemies at close range. Bet. Give it less spread.
I'll put in a request.
Time to work. Meet me in the maintenance.
In the maintenance.
Like I said before, the janitor is a friendly face.
It's certainly something. Yako, you just vibing? You having a good time?
Maintenance sector is
Janitor.
the janitor domain. If I can find Ahti here, he can help me reach the override. Maybe it was you who got me into the oldest house with the lockdown on. Maybe it was Ahti. It felt like he made the elevator appear that took me to Trench's office. Is Ahti guiding me too?
Chances are, yes.
directorial override is right there, in the control room. How do we get there?
Can I not do this? It's clearly a control point. I don't think it's gonna let me do it yet. That's the only other direction to go. Oh, now it's wanting to let me. Okay, cool. I don't know how to switch weapons. I don't know how I did it before. Oh, it's F. Okay. That's how I do that. Good to know, good to know. Or
What's down that way?
a merry chase. Oh, what's going on in here? Ah! Cleanse the merry-go-round, horse object of power, fun.
This place makes me nauseous.
Come here, you.
Object of power. How do you think it got down here? A carousel horse. Why is kid stuff always so creepy?
Yep. It's mine now. God damn it. God damn it. Mm-hmm. You and the horse are now friends, bound for
Let's see
life.
the hiss keep up with me now.
I completely forgot about this. So fucking bright, man. Excessively blinding. I don't even know if it did it.
Well done. You got the job. It's place for congratulations. Yippee, saatana. It happened in the last drop. I truly need an assistant.
Funny thing is, I've been a janitor. I'm more at home in that role than as the director. Only Ati here seems to see that.
Yeah, hi, Ati. Look, we need to get the lockdown lifted, otherwise I can't get to the other sectors. Can you help me get to the override?
Yes, yes. Easy peasy. It's just around the corner. But first, we need to get you working. Very small, couple of hours job.
Something tells me it's gonna be more than that.
Yaha, you think there's a dog buried in this? I can tell you are not the yesterday's Krause's son. That's why you'll make a great assistant. Very well. I'll hit the facts on the table. Mä kyllä sanon perkele suoraan, että this house has a vermin problem. A bad one. They've already messed up the cooling pumps. And the power generators of a power plant, perkele. And the pensioner inside is starting to feel the band around his head tighten. The situation needs to be fixed before the plant blows up. And we all disappear like a fart in Sahara.
Trying my best to keep up with this. Fix the coolant pumps and the power generators, otherwise the power plant will blow.
But don't you worry. I've left you clear instructions. You'll catch the end of the thread before I go to my vacation. The work's on the task board here. You can do later, when you have time.
Vacation? Right.
Yes, no one's gonna cancel my holiday or seat's gonna rattle. But don't worry at all. You'll take care of it and soon this crisis gonna be last winter's snow. You better go now, so you don't have to run with your head as your third leg. The door in the back leads to the plant.
The door in the back. That's great. Thank you, Ati.
Kelly, indeed. I don't even know what that fucking means. And the more I listen to him speak, the more I wonder what his, what ethnicity is. I'm actually very curious.
Yep.
Pretty...
The trash. Throw it in the fire. Burn it all. burn it into a reindeer, not into a moose.
Yeah, it seems like he has some kind of ability. It's pretty interesting. Him just as a character is pretty interesting. He's Finnish, I believe, judging by the... I see. Interesting.
Okay, so what happens again if that thing blows up?
Power. Explosion. Too much. Director's duty. Keep the lights on. Northmoor was director before me. I never wanted his job. I never wanted power. I purposefully avoided it, didn't trust it, didn't want to rely on it. Northmoor was all about power. A man like an explosion, hungry for authority, for order, for more, until it was too much. I had to find a solution in the end, contain the situation. Northmoor never liked me, but he went along with it, to his credit. He didn't really have a choice. I suppose at the end of the day, a director's most basic duty is to keep the lights on. Here's to you, Northmoor. There were no prime candidates waiting in the wings, but I was there. Had been the whole time, keeping my head down, working my ass off. I had nothing to lose. I picked up the gun almost on a dare.
Interesting. Use of vanity. Means evil spirit, I see. Merry-go-round horse. Objects should be kept in a confined space when unbound. A fiberglass horse once used as a seat for a merry-go-round ride. The pole is still connected to the object. The object is capable of moving short distances at high speeds. This can be quite dangerous when in its path. The object is currently bound by... The object was discovered at the site of an abandoned amusement park. Local reported that the rides would move on their own, and that they would be chased out. When these rumors reached the Bureau, see America Overnight, episode 235, agents were dispatched to investigate. 3 local were found dead at the scene. The object attacked agents invoked Formula C5 to the object long enough to. Engine maintenance staff. An object of power escaped the Panopticon a couple weeks ago, and they want everyone to keep an eye out for it. So, if anyone sees a merry-go-round horse zipping around the sector, alert me immediately. Do not try to contain it on your own, and definitely don't bind it to yourself. Your security chief, Simon Arish.
Hey, are you new?
Go talk with Chief Arish in the security booth. He's in charge here.
Ma'am! Hey! Chief Arish, FBC Security. Shouldn't you be in a safe room?
Hey, Simon, I got your message. Yeah, if someone in the sector is asking about Ahti, just tell him you'll handle it and leave it at that. Under no circumstances should any personnel intervene with his day-to-day routine. I told you everything I know about him, so you could better deal with his odd habits. But yes, it's still very much a classified matter. Also, I saw your report about the quarry worker who wandered into the Foundation. Detaining him was the right move. We'll figure out what he saw before we decide on next steps. Cheers, Lynn. P.S. In case you hadn't noticed, something is up between Trench and Darling. I know this isn't your strong suit, but try your best to stay out of it.
They all have HRAs. We're on the same side.
My name is Jesse Faden. I'm here to perform the directorial override to get the lockdown lifted.
Yeah, Chief Arish, FBC Security. I'm just... Oh, hang on, you're the new director. It's a pleasure, ma'am.
Let's skip the formalities, please.
Right. Faden, ma'am. Look, as you can probably tell, it's a bit of a shit show down here. We've been holding our ground, but whatever's gotten into our buddies has them wrecking the coolant pumps and the power converters. The NSC keeps overheating, and my crews keep getting shot before they have a chance to make any repairs.
NSC?
Oh, sorry. Bureau jargon. It's what we call the power plant. You know, the big rumbling metal thing? Salvador, head of security, asked me to protect it in case of an attack. See, what's inside is dangerous. Dr. Darling seemed to know it would be a target.
Darling? He's here?
No, he came down a few days ago, before everything went to hell. He was out of it. Smelled like a bar mat. He was ranting about vulnerabilities and how he only had one large-scale HRA, but that he needed it somewhere else. Still, at least he gave us these personal HRAs before he left. Hey, did I mention that he was tearing his clothes off? Crazy dude.
Darling knew the hiss was coming.
Listen, I love playing 20 questions as much as the next guy, but we have got to get the water and electrical systems repaired before this baby blows. I'll have my guys unlock the doors out of here for you.
I'll take care of it. You stay and keep the hiss away from the plant if you can.
The hiss? That's what we're calling him? Oh, that's catchy. Oh, listen, the radios aren't working, so if you find my boss Salvador out there, could you please ask him what the plan is? I'm sure he will have one by now.
I'll keep an eye out for him.
He sure has a lot of faith in his boss.
Try to stay alive.
We need those pumps and converters.
When the converters and coolant pumps are working again, we should be able to get this baby back down to a safe temperature. I hope.
What do you know about the hiss?
Not much, only what I've seen. Well, they use the same tactics that Marshall and Salvador taught us, which makes me think that the hiss haven't completely erased the people inside, which is a pretty fucking horrible thought. Or they're just using whatever they find in their victims' heads. In any case, they are really eager to get inside the power plant.
Why do you think that is?
Shit, I don't know. They want to make my life harder?
What do you do here, Arish?
Security chief of the maintenance sector. I make sure all the weird shit down here doesn't bother the maintenance crews. Learned everything I know from Salvador, the best security agent this bureau has ever seen.
And you like your job?
I love it. You know, everyone thinks that maintenance is the lowest rung on the ladder just because we fix pipes instead of writing memos, but I gotta be honest, these are the bravest people in the goddamn building. I'm proud to work with them.
I've done a few odd jobs with these kind of folks. They say what they mean. I like that.
What exactly is the power plant?
Listen, I only know what Salvador told me, but I know it generates all the electricity for the Bureau, and it's got two very simple rules. Rule 1, keep it below a certain temperature. Rule 2, don't ever, ever open it. Oh, and 3, it's classified, so I shouldn't ask.
Sounds like secrets are standard operating procedure around here.
Oh, yeah. It's all part of the job.
What do you know about the service weapon?
Not much. That thing is director only. Salvador told me by the time he saw Trench use it. Sounds like that gun can do some serious damage. Yeah, I did see pictures of it once, though, and it looks different to that thing you're carrying. You modded or something? It's new.
Is new a good thing?
Given the circumstances, I'd say new is our best bet.
Do you know this Ati guy?
Of course. He's my favorite coffee break buddy. Dude has got some crazy stories. He probably knows more than anyone else around here, if you can make sense of what he's saying.
Any idea where he's from?
I'm guessing Sweden.
He's from where he's from. Look, there are just some stones that are better left unturned, you know?
I should be going.
Right. You got a lockdown to lift.
It really is just a fucking creature, huh? Hello, Will. How are you doing? Oh, fuck. There we go. Oh! Oh my god. Fuck away from me. Good was out for breakfast. Fair. I'm glad you're doing well. Dork. Let's see, I need to go this way. Fucking... Good lord. The discharged agents are examples of extreme physical deformation resulting from his corruption. Discharged display an unthinking fixation on any non-corrupted individuals in the area. Once within a specific proximity, they erupt into a burst of a focused hiss resonance, so dense that it acts as a physical force. The hiss charge is depleted of the hiss corruption after this eruption. The host is left lifeless. This behavior may be an adaptive response to the HRAs. The hiss charged are designed to blow the devices off potential hosts, exposing them to the resonance. Is the Hiss capable of customizing a corrupted host's altered ability to this degree? Why is the physiology of the Hiss charge so dramatically different from the host's original form? Lots of questions, no answers.
Power cut. Replace the parts.
Yeet! God damn it. There we go. So how's you been doing, dorks? I'm okay. So for not saying much, my brain is giga-fried, so I'm extra lurking today. Fair? I mean, you don't have to apologize. Lurking is fine, you know.
You look thirsty, boss.
Good. Just wish I weren't working today, but weeball. It's completely fair. Hope you feel better. Yeah.
By trash, did Ati mean barrels full of hazardous biological material? Seems like I'm breaking some environmental regulations on waste disposal, but if that's what Ati wants, then I'll get it done.
My name is Dr. Pierce, lead researcher of the Parakinesiology Department. I believe that I've discovered a Code Omega paranatural entity residing within the Bureau itself. Right under our noses. Darling refused to allocate me the budget or resources, so I'm taking matters into my own hands. Let this recording be the proof I need to convince them. The furnace can speak. It's been talking to me for some time now. Listen. Did you hear that? It's a sentient force. Capable of communicating. I checked and there's no record of ever installing this furnace. I believe that... Oh, sorry. What? Yes, I can feed you. What do you eat? I see.
Me when I lie.
I'll try to find some volunteers.
Christ. Down. I didn't think it would go, like, just right in a straight line, I'm gonna be honest. I thought it would have had at least, like, some kind of an arc. Joke's on me. Where's the others? Well, that definitely wasn't one. There's none back here. Oh, is there a there is a bottom floor. Okay. That explains it. I see that one down there. You can't hide it from me. Yoink.
That's all of them.
Work. Oh boy. This would just be nice, so I just don't have to really dodge them. I can just throw them back. Because those will probably get annoying real quick.
We need to fix this thing ASAP.
What? Fucking blasted. Oh. Oh. So glad they can't seem to figure out how to get up here. Yeet. Yeet. Where, oh where? think I have to follow the pipes.
Shit. What now?
My old enemy, the clock, is blocking the pipes. You need to deal with that shit. He is very clever. He's trying to sneak in. We got him caught with his hand in the fish trap.
Ow.
What the hell is that? Oh, that's the most disgusting thing I've ever seen.
Gross. Nasty ass. I am fucking up because I need to hold the button. Oh, for fuck's sake. What now?
Like that sound.
Eh. Just fucking hit me. I barely heard that.
There go the pipes. Nothing more satisfying than manual labor.
Ow. Did you overload tits? I can't tell. Yeah, but for whatever reason, this game does not like me having things open. No, it's working now. I thought you overloaded it because it wasn't doing anything, or at least it didn't sound like it did anything after. A gross blockage down in the water systems is back. What the fuck is it? And where does it keep coming from? And why the hell does Adi keep yelling nonsense at it? He acts like it can understand him. Of course, he acts like we can understand him too. Guess that's just his brand of crazy. I'm gonna try out a new drain cleaner, extreme strength. Didn't see anything smack you. I don't know. Genuinely don't, man. fucking... Oh, you're all the way on the bottom. They ain't gonna reach you, yo. There's two of you. Go on, peek out. That works too. There's another one. Now, don't you come out of there. Ooh. This trooper. Troopers are meant to be the first agents to enter unknown AWEs, thresholds, or any other apparent naturally hazardous situation. They're heavily armored and heavily armed in preparation for the worst. As a result of their role, his troopers have access to the heaviest armor and weaponry from the Bureau's armory, including military-grade chain guns and grenade launchers, in addition to their already formidable FBC-issue armor. The hiss resonance surrounding these entities is dense enough to stop bullets. If forced to engage one of these, be sure to make use of any available cover. Also note that, to the telekinetically talented, enemy grenades can be a welcome source of ammunition. Up. Oh my god, the fucking thing. Oh. Oh fuck. Materials. Blatantly nice. It should be this door, right? Getting the worky. No, for fuck's sake. Ah, yes, thanks. Thanks, Twitch, for welcoming me back to the chat room. Oh, how wonderful.
We need to hurry.
Ow.
Fix it before the old twig bats inside the plant has a sick fit.
Well, what's over here, though? Oh. Yeah. Nothing I can really deal with at the moment. Unfortunate. Oh, for fuck's sake. Wait, there's a thing up here. Touch. Utilization of paranatural elements. Munitions testing on OP-22, aka Home Safe. The safe object of power can produce a barrier using objects or material from its immediate vicinity. Bureau Rangers were given permission to employ heavy weaponry against a para-utilitarian bound to this object in order to gauge the barrier's durability. And velocity ammunition were tested with results. Testing will continue after. The safe object of power is clearly a viable candidate for use in combat response scenarios, allowing para-utilitarians to participate in altered engagements. Would be an advantage worth considering. Who else who the fuck did you come from? Now fuck. Cool.
Let's go lift the lockdown.
Oh my god. The height on that jump, holy shit. I actually wasn't expecting her to climb though, what the hell? Good lord. Next game is Wednesday at 8. Usual spot. Hazard owes me $20. Arish still on a fucking winning streak. Someone please figure out how he's cheating. Thompson suspended for a game because of that shady dealing incident. Guy, I owe you $60. I brought beers last time, so it's Hipstonstal's turn. Ramus. Praised. Wonderful.
To protect them, forces contain a lockdown. Only be lifted by a directorial override.
This is what we came here to do.
So much is expected from the director. The responsibility, the privilege to steer the Bureau into dangerous waters and safely out again. To inspire and lead its people, to protect them. The board is there to advise you, but they want things in return. You hold all this in your old, trembling hands. I had to lose everything before I could see the Bureau is the director's life. There's no room for anything else. If the forces contained here escaped, we'd be dragged back into an age of superstition, terror, death. Assuming you think we ever really left that behind. Any emergency, any major containment breach, and the lockdown goes into effect. I implemented this security measure in my first years as director. I knew we were vulnerable. I'd personally seen the cost of sloppiness. I made sure the internal lockdown could only be lifted by a directorial override, only to be used when the director is confident the sectors are safe to be opened again. This way, the director is the last line of defense. And if I screw up, it's on me, and me alone.
You know what? Fair.
That's it. The other sector should be open now. I think it's time I told Emily why I'm here. I'll risk it. You two should get to know each other.
I mean, hold on. Can't I just... Is there a way to just leave this room? Hold on. I think that may have been where I came from, right? Yeah. That's not what I wanted. Whoops. Unless you review from Captain Lopez. These days, most YA novels intertwine the coming-of-age story with either a contrived dystopian setting or a tragic romance. Unless you manage to do both. In the story, the protagonist and her love interest search for a cure to a virus called the Fix, which is simultaneously killing her and spreading across the whole world. To find the cure, they go on expeditions into dangerous, uncharted territories. The people all live in walled cities now because dystopian future. And along the way, they just have to fall in love. I liked how we never got to know if the Fix was ever actually fixed. The ending was bold, especially for YA. The main character succumbs to the Fix when she's so close to the cure and commands her love interest to go on and save the world. She knows this is the end for her, but that the job can still get done. She dies out in the unknown, alone and surrounded by danger, but never loses sight of the goal. It's a good soldier's death. I give this book a 3 out of 5. I feel most of the teenage angst is a little lost on me, but I'd recommend it to my brother's kids. I don't know if I even know how to get down there. Let's go back to executive.
I heard the Hiss attacked the power plant. Brings up a lot of new questions. Jesse, you made it! And you lifted the internal lockdown.
Let's talk, Emily.
Yes, of course.
Listen, Emily.
Screw it. Just tell her.
I haven't been completely honest. I have a younger brother, Dylan. When we were kids, we found an old slide projector in Ordinary's landfill. The slides created doorways to other places. Bad things happened. Came through.
That's all she gets. The rest stays locked inside.
But we found help. Through one of the doorways, we met something. A being.
A being? What kind of being?
It's hard to describe, but she helped us. We managed to turn the projector off. The bad things that came through the doorways were gone. After that, your people came. Tried to grab us. I ran away. They got Dylan.
I left him behind.
Bureau agents took your brother?
Yes. You covered it up. No one believed me. I just want to find Dylan. I've been looking for him ever since.
What happened to the slide projector? It sounds like another object of power.
I thought you took it. The Bureau. Along with Dylan.
I've never heard of it. But around here, assume everything's classified. I looked into the ordinary AWE case files after you mentioned it. Trench and Darling were both involved. A large area of the containment sector was reserved for it. The case hasn't been active for a long time. I have no idea if anything's still there. Can you tell me more about this being you found?
Let's hope you two get along.
She's been with me ever since Ordinary. In my head. She led me to you. I call her Polaris.
As in a guiding star. Did Polaris know about the hiss? If she got you in here in spite of the lockdown, she's very powerful. Which may help explain your test results. Your readings are incredible, Jesse. Now, cross-referencing them with the database, I found 2 matches in Darling's old classified files. Unfortunately, I can't access them beyond the file codes, but one was P6, referring to a prime candidate for a potential future bureau director. This was logged years ago.
Dylan. Is that Dylan?
The other match is on something called Hedron, which must be connected to these Hedron resonance amplifiers somehow. All I know is that Marshall went to the research sector to secure the HRA production after the hiss first attacked.
So, Marshall seems like our best lead on Dylan.
I need to go after her. How can I get to the research sector?
Use my keycard. The sector elevator will take you there.
Ooh, clearance level 3.
Marshall is the next step. What Emily told me about Ordinary, my powers being connected to things in the Bureau's past, I am so close to something. Do you feel it? Something's coming.
We take turns to come for a visit. I helped you. You owe me now. And when time comes, I will come calling.
Yes. Spin. I need to go to the energy converters. For one reason or another. Stop it! No, 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 no. You come back here. Oh. Oh, for fuck's sake. Oh. Ah! Stop it! Oh, fucking grenades! Jesus. They sure do like their fucking grenades, goddamn. Okay. How do I get to that? That's what I want to know. Oh, fuck. Wrong button. This is what I wanted. This way? It must be this way. Now, fuck is that sound? Don't fuck with me, I got the blicky. Fuck is that? Fucking creepo. Fucking hated it here. Fucking leaving. Stop it. Get. Thresholds. Though this house is a place of influx, thresholds appear with no warning. What the threshold will contain is a question we can only answer once it manifests. The widely accepted theory is that thresholds are dimensions vibrating on a frequency different from our own. When these frequencies match, the threshold will manifest in the oldest house, which acts as a... Others theorize thresholds are parallel universes, or possibly our own reality at a different point in time. Some believe our collection of altered materials affects the house, or attracts the thresholds. We do know for certain that thresholds are not permanent. Eventually, their frequencies shift. Some believe Earth itself is just another threshold connected to the oldest house, which is actually rooted in some other reality. This theory, while impossible to disprove, causes in those who learn of it, so is actively denied. You see. This is actually where I need to be. Cool. I'd like to file a formal complaint re the unauthorized use of my voice in a state of quality that I did not agree on. The fact that they were planning to use material from what I thought was a rehearsal was not communicated to me at all. Had it been, I would have disallowed the use of those recordings. I want use of the Ranger Field training course recorded messages to halt immediately. I will not stand for this humiliation among my peers. I will go to HR with this if necessary. Signed, Randall Pulaski.
So I just read this. Welcome to the Ranger Field Training course. The course must be completed in the specified amount of time. When you're ready to start, press the button. Is that all, or?
I always did love obstacle courses.
Get ready, Ranger. Course starting in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Go.
Oh, wrong door.
Guessing this
Oh,
isn't
fuck.
usually part of the course. It's protecting itself. I need to hit it harder to break that shield.
Uh-huh. Come here, you. Come here. Oh. Here. Cool.
Good time to have a shield.
Oh, for fuck's sake. Easy enough. Even though I didn't necessarily need the shield to complete that. Home safe. No unique procedures required. The object is a guardhouse brand home safe. Weight measurements vary. When bound, the object allows para-utilitarians to telekinetically gather items and debris from their surroundings. The object is currently bound by. Discovered in the basement of a home in Ohio, the object gained rapid interest in certain online forums dedicated to opening abandoned safes. After months of failure, the owner attempted to open it with explosives. The object survived with no physical damage. Bureau agents were dispatched, now confident of its paranatural nature. Blood occasionally emerges from seams around the object's door. Tests confirm the blood is not human. X-rays taken on the object indicate that something is trapped inside, though the images are always blurred, which indicates the contents of the object are moving. All attempts to open the object have been unsuccessful. Holiday Memory Tree. Item must be contained within a soundproof cell. A Holiday Memories brand white plastic tree with green plastic stand. The item repeats words and phrases spoken within a range of feet, always in a tone below hertz. This verbal mimicry has profoundly distressing effects on the individual it is copying. The item was taken from a Canadian research station established on Ross Island in Antarctica, where it was used to celebrate the holiday season. In 1979, solar radiation damaged the radio, severing the base's only means of communication with the world. After the frozen passages opened, a military expedition visited the base to re-establish contact. They found the base's occupants in various states of madness, rambling about voices in the tree. Military personnel discovered they also heard the tree speaking. After locking the item in a supply crate, they brought it back to the mainland, at which point the Bureau intervened. Fuck-ass tree. Right. I love my Crimbus tree. It has all my favorite voices inside. I'd like to actually explore this place more. Oh, for fuck's sake. Ow! Bastard. Whoa! It was you. Ow. Oh. Fires them off so quickly. Stop it. Real sick of you. Beep beep. I don't have tier 4, but I have tier 3. Listen, Trent is on a warpath about this Tennyson report thing. He wants to know who wrote it, and he wants to know yesterday. Whoever did this is gonna get crucified. I don't know if it was one of you guys, and I don't want to know. I'm not super keen on leading a witch hunt, so tell everyone in the sector to keep their heads down. Best not be on anyone's radar right now, you know? I tell ya, not even counting all the weird shit we deal with, this place can be a downright hostile work environment sometimes. What? Where? Yeah, I don't think I should be here just yet. Let's see, then there is this up here. It's the sector elevator. I don't know. Where do I need to go? Research. That's where I need to go. Central Research.
Welcome to the research sector of the Federal Bureau of Control. I'm Dr. Casper Darling, head of research. Somebody thought this video would make for great internal communications. I'm looking at you, Mr. Tomasi. So, this is where the magic happens. Anyway, I've been here for 24 years now. I've always been here. And through those years, we've made astonishing discoveries, authored studies of grave importance, and in all this work, there is one thing we know, and that's how little we truly know. Rest assured, we're committed to keep pushing the known laws and borders of reality, and to make the Bureau proud. So, welcome. Assuming you have the necessary clearance, and to follow the safety protocols. Read the manual. Otherwise, bad things will happen.
Fair enough. Oh, for God's sake. Bonk. Wasn't there another one that was floating around, I thought? Oh! Yes. Yes, there was. He's way down there. No, no. Oh my. That was a little hectic. Oh, perfect. That's actually where I need to go.
She's in trouble. I need to reach her.
Go ahead, turn the corner. I fucking dare you, bitch. Fuck. Jesus. Oh. He's fucking tweaking in there. Emergency call supplement. Transcript of a call of the California State Emergency Services. 911, what's your emergency? Hello? Hello, I'm here. Can you hear me? I can hear you, ma'am. Where are you? I'm, inside the wires. I'm lost. Have you been drinking tonight? I feel like I'm stretching through the wires. Towards you. Don't hang up. I might go if you hang up. Go where, ma'am? Go. Gone. Away. Okay, and can you describe your surroundings? Ma'am? Hello, ma'am? Dispatcher attempted to call the number back, but it was no longer in service. That's concerning. His sniper. Bureau snipers specialize in eliminating threats from a distance, using the telltale searchlights affixed to their rifles to search for targets. His snipers are no less lethal. The corruption has not changed their tactics. They clearly prefer to maintain a good distance from their target, waiting in elevated positions for a clear shot. Care should be taken in open spaces. Check the balconies. I should note that the rifles are equipped with a bayonet for close quarters combat, and the snipers are well aware of how to use it.
important to the Bureau. Most information on the astral plane is classified, but we can talk in broad strokes, keeping in mind that these are staggeringly complex systems, and simplification does them no justice. Now, the white, non-space, the ever-present inverted black pyramid. The board, all linked, intrinsically tied to the oldest house, tied to the director, the process of choosing a director, tied to all objects of power in terms of who controls them. Yes.
All right. Huh. I think a mixture of I am tired and internet issues. I think I'm gonna call it here for this stream. So let's see if there's anyone I can throw you all at.
Test.
Let's see. I guess I could throw you all at Extreme. They're currently playing Shovel Knight. Big delay I got. Ah. Thank you all for watching. Hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day, morning, night, whatever it is for you, and I hope to see you all very soon.